What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Soul Therapy. In today's video, we're going to be at the Rosemont Mall to see what kind of shoes we can come up on for retail and under retail. My boy Anthony had a pair of gel Kayano 14s on in the green colorway, and I had my neutral gray 85 lows. The first store we hit up was Finish Line, and they had a lot of shoes on sale, including various Air Max 1 colorways under $100. They had some Jordan 1 Low Dunes for only $85. Those actually have really nice materials for a GR release, and they had the Jordan 1 High Artisanal Red for $155, a really good sneaker, especially if you're looking to get your first Jordan 1 High for a good price. They had the new KDs in this blue colorway that I definitely prefer over the orange KDs that came out at launch. They also had these Nike Dunk Highs for $120 on the reduced rack, and these Nike Cortezes for only $60, an amazing silhouette in my opinion. We made our way over to Rally House, and they had some really nice jerseys in here, including some Derrick Rose ones that just brought me back to simpler times. They also had these vintage style Bulls t-shirts. These were absolutely fire. I think you couldn't go wrong with any of these. They wanted like $40 each, which is a little bit of tax, but I mean the design is well worth it. We made a quick pit stop at Charlie's and then hit up the Nike outlet where we would find our best finds of the day. Right off the bat, I've seen online on Instagram and YouTube people finding these at the Nike outlet, but I didn't believe it until I found them myself. These are the off-white Air Force Ones in the white and yellow colorway, and they were on sale for $165. They must have made a lot of those shoes as they had a full entire size run, which was almost unbelievable. They also had the new Jordan 12 sitting here, but they wanted full retail at $200 for those. They had some Air Max 1s with this feather-like design, kind of weird materials on these, but I think they're solid enough. They also had the Nike Dunk Low SP Curries. These have really nice materials, especially compared to those plastic-feeling Nike Dunk GR releases that we typically get. They also had the Jordan 1 High Bordeauxs. This so happened to be a golf version, which is really disappointing when you hit up the outlet, see some Jordan 1 Highs, think you're coming across something nice, for it to just be the golf version with worse materials. And of course they had some Air Monarchs, the ultimate dad shoe. I mean, you can't go wrong with those in terms of comfort. And they had various LeBron models on sale all the way down to $80, which honestly is a great deal for a lot of those shoes as they're excellent performers. They had some black Vapor Max Pluses on sale for $160, and they're honestly a very comfortable shoe, especially if you want to stand on your feet all day. But I'm always afraid of my Air Maxes popping the bubble, especially when it's just a bubble making contact with the floor. They had various other Jordan models, including the Jordan 5 Sail that was on sale for 20% off. When it comes to women's, they had the new Jordan 1 Latte sitting at a full size run, no discount on those, and they had some Alma Meuniers and some Jordan 1 Satin Breads, which are low-key underrated. We popped over into Converse, and honestly, they had nothing in the store that caught my eye, so we just kept moving forward. I peeped that Zumiez is now selling Nike Cortez, which I think is quite frankly a weird choice, but man, I love me some Cortezes, so I can't complain. Overall, they had a decent enough selection in here, not anything that I would rock personally though. We made our way over to Lids, and personally I love fitted hats. I have a decent collection. I don't wear them all too often just because I have curly puffy hair, and whenever I throw them on it ruins the hair. So on bad hair days you guys will see me with a cap on, but that's usually rare because your boy's looking fly. We went into Puma, which was a similar story to Converse, nothing really too notable here. They did have some new MB3s that I hadn't seen before in a colorway. Let me know if those are unreleased or not. Next up was Diplomatic, which is a resale store in this mall, and they had a really nice selection of kicks here at admittedly very high prices. Then again, when you go into stores like these, you don't really expect to be coming up on deals. But as a sneakerhead like me, you just love to see kicks that you don't see too often, including these Jordan 1 High origin stories, which are themed after the first Spider-Verse movie. They also had some patent bred Jordan 1s, which I definitely prefer over the satin bred Jordan 1s. The recently released Jordan 3 Balvin Rio are honestly pretty fantastic, even though they were a little hard to see in that bubble wrap. You know your boy had to try his luck at the Keymaster. I was going for the reverse mochas, and I seemingly got pretty close on this first attempt. This is number 1 out of 2. Now, I've watched videos before on these types of machines. They need a certain amount of money before they actually let you win a prize, especially like these reverse mochas that have to be their most high-end tier prize. The only reason I was pretty confident going into this thing is that a lot of the tiers had their shoes missing, which means people had won the prizes already. My second attempt wasn't as close as my first one. I think I started to overthink it a little bit. I wanted to compensate because I feel like when you let go of the button, the key continues to rise for just like a half second more, but I ended up just overshooting it a little bit. Let me know if you guys want to see a video where I just go around trying to hit all these keymasters at these sneaker resale stores. I think they're a lot of fun, even though they're very, very hard to win. Our last stop of the day was a nearby Plato's Closet, and when it came to kicks, they had in all honesty, they had nothing notable here, nothing really worth coming up, just some pretty funny sneakers. But when it came to clothing items, they did not disappoint. They had this cool Forever 21 denim jacket, they had this cool Godzilla themed t-shirt, this Wu-Tang t-shirt that was absolutely fire, and this Harley Davidson tee that would have been great if it was my size, but a huge 3XL. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe for more.